call it a race, I'm hoping to rise. Love on my black sisters, let's collab, not collide. While our people provide, light skin, dark skin, but we all on the same side. Come together on the same time, dark and lovely. Yeah, I love mine, beautiful we are, huh? Queens we are, I must admit, and we will go far. Don't ever forget, yeah, I must admit, black queens we are.
Dark and lovely I am, the color of beautiful, beautiful, wonderfully made, the color of beautiful, beautiful. God made me beautiful. Yeah, I am so
Welcome, Melanin Poppin' people. This is Dr. Karen Moore, and I'm coming to you with this Melanin Poppin' moment on this Wondrously Made Wednesday. You know, before I get into talking about who we're recognizing today, I so love my song, and I just so love my song. And you get to a point sometimes in life where you don't really care if anybody else likes it or not. I love my song. And I know a lot of people have told me they love it, but I just really, I love my song. My husband and my sons, they did an amazing job on that song. And we'll talk about where you can hear the whole song and even purchase it if that's your desire. But today, for Melanin Poppin' Moments and Wondrously Made Wednesdays, today we are celebrating two women who made history at the Winter Olympics. Two Black women who made history at the Winter Olympics. And it was so wonderful to see it because, so often I don't think we associate too many people of color with the Winter Olympics because I always say we don't like the cold. But um, it was just wonderful to see these two women, excuse me, make Olympic history. So the first one is Alana Myers Taylor, who made history by becoming the most decorated Black athlete in the Winter Olympics. She won bronze at Beijing 2022 on Saturday. So she is the most decorated Black athlete in the Winter Olympics, Elena Myers Taylor. And then, of course, Erin Jackson, who made history by becoming the first Black woman to win Olympic gold in speed skating. So these are our Wondrously Made Wednesday heroes, these women who made Olympic history. And, it's wonderful to keep making history. And that's what all of us should be doing every day, no matter what your race is. You should be making history every day. And so we certainly celebrate these amazing women who have made history at the Winter Olympics. And I never was an ice skater. I never did the ice skating thing and bobsledding. Well, that wasn't happening either. But it's just amazing to me, and I'm so in awe of their ability to make history in 2022. Still becoming firsts in 2022, but we'll take it, right? We will take it being first and making history. So I wanted to just share with you too about something I learned last week. And I felt it was such an important lesson that I learned that I wanted to share it with you. So last Tuesday, my short film, Who Told You Your Black is Not Beautiful, was screened for African American Women in Cinema's Black History event. And it's so interesting the way that we see things from our perspective. As I was sitting there watching the film, of course I started picking apart everything that could have been done better, that should have been done better. And I'm sitting there as I'm watching this film and I'm picking it apart. And it's just amazing how we are so quick to do that when it comes to our own things. And even sometimes looking at, well, you compare yourself or you compare your work. Because now I by no means call myself per se a filmmaker. I didn't go to school for making film. I am a creative, but I did not go to school to make films or take any classes or any of that. This was something that I created for a message. And so I'm sitting there picking it apart. So then it came to time for Q&A and feedback, and the feedback was amazing. The feedback was absolutely amazing. And for some people, it was even an emotional experience. And one woman said that while she was watching the film, she texted her sister to tell her sister that they've got to stop making fun of their light-skinned cousin. She said her cousin was from the yellow side of the family, which I was like, okay. But she got it. She said, I actually texted my sister and told her we have to stop teasing my light-skinned cousin. And then there was another woman who reached out to me for a possible opportunity to screen the film in another event. So I'm saying all of that to say that when we decide that things are not perfect or it's imperfect, whatever we're looking at, and we pick it apart and we decide it has all these imperfections, what you consider imperfect has the opportunity to make impact on people. What you see as imperfect has the capacity to make impact on people. And so I want you to really think about that today. What are you holding on to that's not perfect yet? And I'm not by all any means saying that you just put out anything and don't care about it, but sometimes, like I say, we're constantly picking apart what we do and what we have to offer, and it doesn't look like this and it doesn't look like that, and it's not this and it's not that. And then we get into that whole comparison trap, and oh well, it doesn't look like so and so's project, or it doesn't sound like, so it's not supposed to. It's supposed to look like you. It is supposed to be a representation of who you are in all of your creativity and your voice and what you bring to the world. So the question for you is, what have you decided is imperfect and you've kept it on hold, or you've put it aside, or you've even chosen not to develop it because you don't see it being value or worthy or able to be accepted by people. Not everything is going to be accepted by everyone. There are, it's amazing because I always say the stuff that I like is the stuff that gets canceled off of television. Okay. I'm like, okay, I thought that was a good show. But, apparently, so everybody's going to have their own opinion. Everyone's going to have their own perspective. And so for you, the issue is, what's the impact that I'm trying to make on the world? What is the impact that whatever I'm creating, what is that impact that I want it to have on the world and on the audience that I am here to serve? You're not for everyone. And that is something that, we really have to get a hold of and understand. You're not for everyone. Everyone is not for you. Everybody's not for me. But there are people who I can follow and listen to and take what they have to offer and apply it to my life. And it's the same thing for me. There are people that I am here to serve. It's not everyone, and that's okay. That's okay. But for the people that I'm here to serve, I can't hold back And I can't allow whatever is going on around me or in me to hold up what needs to come through me. So, whatever you're holding on to, you need to release it. Release it. Get some feedback on it. Find out what how it can impact people. Maybe you do have to make some changes, but maybe you don't. And so be about releasing what God has given you to the world and let it serve the people and have the impact on the people that it is meant to have. So I just wanted to share that with you and encourage you to not hold back. Now, like I say, you don't just put any old thing out there, but I think most of us spend a lot of time putting a lot of ourselves into things to just not release it. I think that most people don't just put any old thing out there. Well, some do, but I'm saying most don't. Most people don't just put any old thing out there. They spend a significant amount of time developing and cultivating and then just not releasing it, not putting it out because of whatever your fear is or whatever your idea of what perfect is or when it's perfect. And truth be told, it may never be perfect in your eyes. It may never be perfect in your eyes, depending upon what you're comparing it to or what you're looking at. But the question is, what's the impact that it's going to have on people's lives? And if you want to have impact, you can't have impact by holding back because nobody's going to know what you do. Nobody's going to, they're not going to see it. They're not going to have an opportunity to be impacted. So, whatever it is you're holding on to that you've put a lot of time and effort into, and you've been holding on to for a very long time, it's time to release it. It's time to put it out there and let people absorb it, experience it, and be impacted by it. So I hope this helps somebody who is afraid or just decides, I don't, it's not perfect yet. Yet, whenever yet is. And you've been working on it for years and you're still talking about yet. It's time to release it. Okay. So that is my story and I'm sticking to it. Dr. Karen Moore, and I have approved this message. And I really hope that it helps you to move forward and don't get stuck on what's not perfect. Something that's imperfect has the capacity to have impact. And that's what we all really hope, that everything that we do has impact, even if it's on one person, even if only one person gets impacted, that one person being impacted can make a significant change in the world. So this woman who is no longer going to tease her light-skinned cousin, that's impact. It's impact on her life, impact on her sister's life, impact on her cousin's life. From watching a film that I was picking apart and saying how imperfect it was. So food for thought, beautiful people. And I want to remind you, and out of all of that comes an encore presentation. African American women in cinema was so gracious because some people came in late and they didn't see the whole film and they wanted to know where they could watch it and see it, or some people who wanted to see it again. And African American women in cinema is doing an encore presentation this Sunday at 5:00 p.m. You can find the information on either my Facebook page here or on the Color of Beautiful Facebook page. I'll be posting for the rest of the week, so you'll have an opportunity. If you have not seen it, you can sign up. You must register. It is a free event, but you must register to see it on Sunday, February 27th at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Of course, April 2nd. We're a little over 5 weeks away from April 2nd, International I Am the Color of Beautiful Day. And let me tell you, it is going to be an absolutely amazing experience. And we're going to be coming on and doing some lives in March to talk a lot more about this day and what we're looking to do, what we would like to see you do for International I Am the Color of Beautiful Day. It is a day of celebration, and it's a day of celebrating however you want to celebrate in whatever city, state, country you're in, continent you're on. It is a day of celebrating the beauty of women of color. And so we're going to be celebrating. We're going to be doing a live broadcast from 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we'll hope that you will join us for the broadcast. You can join us via Zoom. We'll be broadcasting. Everyone can come in the room via Zoom. You can register. If you register, you'll get our digital swag bag, which has some amazing, amazing offers and a few freebies. Um, so if you sign up, you'll be able to have access to the digital swag bag. And it's going to be an absolutely amazing day. We have speakers, we have panelists, we have entertainment. It is just going to be an amazing, amazing time. And I encourage you to get together with with your mothers and your mother-in-laws and your aunts and your girlfriends and your daughters and your nieces, girls who you may be mentoring. If you have an organization that um, is for women of color, maybe you'd like to have an event and bring everybody together for April 2nd for International I Am the Color of Beautiful Day. It is a day of celebration and celebrating the beauty of women of color. And it's not just about beauty we are going to be talking about. We have a doctor who's going to be talking about the complete overall wellness of women of color. We have Dr. Kathy Barton Brown, who's going to be Dr. Claudette Giotto is going to be talking about complete wellness and being whole, all aspects of who we are as women. And then Dr. Kathy Barton Brown is going to be talking about our mental health, which is something that is very, very, very important. We have Tiffany Spriggs who's coming to talk about natural hair. And we have three panels. We have a panel on colorism. Who told you your black is not beautiful? That's like my signature question. That's the name of the film. That's the name of the colorism panel. Who told you your black is not beautiful? Our panel on colorism. Then we have a beauty through the ages, where we're going to be talking with um, women who are aging, we'll say. I wanted to say that the right way because I'm one of them. Women who are aging and what beauty looks like as we age. And then we are having the men's panel. We're going to have men talking about the beauty of women of color. That is going to be so amazing to hear from our men. Malcolm Ali is going to be doing music for us. Marie Technique is going to be doing spoken word and poetry for us. Um, Dexy from Dexcellent Living is going to do some dance break with us and have some meditation and centering going on. And we just really look forward to you joining us for this amazing, amazing event that is being presented by I Am the Color of Beautiful Global and the phenomenal Dr. Robin Joppi from International Shades of Beauty. So join us on April 2nd. Mark it on your calendars to celebrate the whole day. We're going to be on from 9 to 3. I hope that you will join us in the room for all 6 hours if you'd like, or for a portion of the time. Join us in the room or join us via broadcast. We'll be letting you know where we're going to be broadcasting, what pages, and where we're going to be broadcasting to on that day. But it is going to be an absolutely amazing event. This is the first annual International I Am the Color of Beautiful Day. It is going to be done annually, and we are just so excited about it. Hopefully, we can do it in person somewhere, maybe next year. We'll be able to do it in person as well as virtually for those who may not be able to get to where we are. But we're just looking forward to what this day is going to mean and the significance of it. and how as please share with your family, with your friends, with your organizations, with the media. We are sharing with the media, and we are really looking forward to an amazing, amazing day. So thank you guys so much for your support, for just being beautiful. Thank you for being beautiful. And for your time today. Thank you so much. If you're on the replay, please be sure to let us know that you saw the replay. And we are just super excited about everything that is happening for the color of beautiful, and for all of you and all of your businesses and all of your your careers and all of that. Let us know about the great things that are happening in your world, and we will certainly celebrate with you as we take this journey with 2022. It is unbelievable that next week is the 1st of March already. We are winding up this first quarter, which has been a whirlwind for us. And we are just, we're excited about everything that God is doing as we go into March, Women's History Month, and as we begin to see the end of this first quarter. So you guys have a blessed, amazing, amazing day. And remember, we say it loud, we wear it proud. I am the color of beautiful. Be blessed.
Live life carefree, looking out for better days. Just call it a race, I'm hoping to rise. Love on my black sisters, let's collab, not collide. While our people provide, light skin, dark skin, but we all on the same side. Come together on the same time, dark and lovely. Yeah, I love mine, beautiful we are, huh? Queens we are, I must admit, and we will go far. Don't ever forget, yeah, I must admit, black queens we are.
Dark and lovely I am, the color of beautiful.